Welcome to On the House Real Estate Marketing. If you're in the real estate industry as a realtor or an Airbnb host, or perhaps you own a roofing company, or you manage the marketing for a landscape company, or you do home inspections, you're in the right place. So we're going to unpack and figure out how to stop the struggle and the stress of finding your next client and how to increase and improve your profitability. Hi, I'm Bert, your favorite real estate photographer and marketing pro. So to figure out some of these problems that plague our online marketing in the real estate industry, we actually invested heavily into brain research to figure out what goes through a buyer's mind when they're deciding what real estate services to hire or what realtor to bring on board to sell their most highly prized possession. And some interesting things that we found out is that most of the decisions that these buyers are making are done subconsciously. So we've got to figure out what triggers and what excites and what turns them off, because the average buyer of a new home, for instance, they look at 1,686 houses before they ever make their first offer. Wow, so that's a lot of online marketing that they just skipped over. So we want to make sure that they land on your marketing. So we're going to unpack a lot of those ways to help you grow your business and your profitability and have fun doing it. So some interesting things that we found out is with brain research, a lot of things happen between the left brain and the right brain with chemical reactions and processing. And a lot of this decision making is done subconsciously. And interestingly enough, we discovered that people really do buy with their eyes. So visual stimulation is the number one key, or visual excellence, I should say, is the number one key for growing your brand and growing your image. So we're going to start and kind of unpack that and figure out some things that are going to help you elevate your level to stand above the competition, so that you're the one that those buyers stop on when they're shopping online and want to hire your services. Now, as I mentioned, people buy with their eyes, and in fact, they only read about 26% of the text that you took great time to structure and make sound beautiful and flowery. Now they don't even look at it. Instead, they look at the picture. So a picture really is worth 1,000 words. So we've got to make sure that your visuals are just spot on. So our brains, we discovered, are really programmed to process visually. So it isn't processing text. When you talk about an elephant, your brain isn't thinking E-L-E-P-H, for a gray mastodon. No, it's picturing the image of it. So let's work on your image and raise that up to help drive more profits and drive more traffic to your front door. And look, I've seen a lot of your social media and your MLS postings and your Airbnb pictures and your marketing images. You need to work on this. So stay tuned, watch some of the next episodes as we unpack and help you figure out how to raise your profits and drive more traffic to your business. I can already picture you developing a more profitable business. We'll see you in the next video training on the house real estate marketing. Cheers.